In the heart of northern Nigeria, there once stood a proud kingdom known as Gobir. The land was rich, its markets full, and its people lived in peace. This peace came from their king, a ruler known for wisdom, generosity, and justice. He was a father to his people, a shield for the poor, and a voice for the voiceless. But time spares no man. The king grew old, fell sick, and knew his end was near. He called his sons to his bedside and said, "My time has come. Of you both, only one has the patience and kindness to lead Gobir. My eldest son, you shall succeed me. Rule with justice, and never forget the cry of the people." The younger son, Yusufa, stood in silence, but inside he burned with envy. "Why should my brother rule over me?" he thought. "Am I not a son of the king as well? I will not bow to him." Soon after, the king passed away. His death brought tears to every home in Gobir. But while the people mourned, Yusufa plotted. By night, he gathered corrupt guards and men hungry for power. Then, in secret, he struck. The crown prince was chained and hidden in the palace dungeon. The people waited for the rightful heir to the crown, but instead, they saw Yusufa seated proudly on the throne. At first, they hoped he would follow the path of his father. But their hope soon turned into despair. King Yusufa ruled with cruelty. He demanded heavy taxes, leaving farmers hungry. He forced traders to give gifts until the markets grew empty. His guards beat the weak, and he built palaces of gold while his people lived in poverty. The kingdom that once thrived under kindness now groaned under oppression. Some of the strongest men and women of Gobir fled into the forest. There, in secret, they trained as rebels, waiting for the right time. Meanwhile, the rightful heir remained in the dungeon, his hope alive only through prayer. Years passed. Yusufa grew harsher. But no kingdom ruled by wickedness lasts forever. One day, he set out on a journey to a distant village. He rode in royal robes, his guard at his side, proud and arrogant. But hidden along the road, the rebels lay in wait. They struck suddenly. Arrows flew, swords clashed, and cries filled the air. The king's guards, though armed, were outnumbered. Many fled. Yusufa himself was captured. His crown was torn from his head, his robes stripped away, and heavy chains bound his hands. "Do you know who I am?" he cried. "I am your king." But the rebels only laughed. "You were never our king," they said. "You were a tyrant." They dragged him to their camp, mocked him, and at last sold him as a slave to a faraway land. From a throne of gold, Yusufa was cast into the dust of slavery. When news reached Gobir, the people rejoiced. They thanked God for deliverance. But their joy grew greater when they discovered the truth: the rightful prince, chosen by their father, was still alive in the dungeon. With tears of relief, they freed him. The people crowned him king, and he ruled with patience, mercy, and justice. Under his hand, Gobir flourished once again. The fields grew green, the markets were full, and children laughed in the streets. And so, the story of the two brothers was told for generations. It was said, "A wicked ruler may rise through treachery, but he will always fall by the weight of his own cruelty. Yet a just king, chosen with love, will bring peace and blessings to his people."